Sean O'Brien.
Thank you, sir. Basketball is a game of self-expression. NBA superstars constantly amaze me with their flair, both on and off the court. Now check out that outfit. And you know what? NBA Live 16 is rooted in self-expression. This comes to life in both how you look and how you play, so that your entire in-game journey is all about you. And it's made possible through a feature set requested by basketball video game players because we make it a priority to listen to you. And what you see today is a direct result of that. It starts with self-expression off the court, with a brand new app that features our exclusive GameFace HD scanning tech. And I want to show you just how easy to use and how good you're going to look in game. Now we've got our NBA Live community manager, the Hoop God, here to help you. Come on up here, Hoop God. Where are you? There you are. All right.
What's up, Hoop? How you doing, man?
All right.
I see LA's been good to you.
Oh, really?
Light work.
All right. All right, Hoop God. So let's show them how to do this. Here you go. Here's the app. I'll hold your hat for you. Pause right there. So you can see he's trying to fill his face in this circle right there. Pressing the camera gut. That's right. Slowly to the right, back to the middle, and now to the left. And that's it. So what's happening right now, the app is actually generating a scan. It takes about 5 seconds. And it's going to generate a preview for us. Oh, it's ready. Here we go. Let's take a look.
Damn, that looks just like me.
There we go.
Oh, whoa. You're going to fix the ball spot, though, right?
Oh, yeah, we'll take care of that in game. Don't worry about it. We got you. NBA Live 16 hits the streets September 29th. And this app will be available before the game launches.
So, get ready to get yourself fresh, people just like me, the Hoop God.
All right, Hoop God. Thanks for your help.
All right, man.
Get out of here. So in just a few minutes, the HD scan brings you to life in the game just like the NBA stars. Hoop God scanned himself last week so we can all see what he looks like in game. Pretty hot. If you've ever wanted to be in a video game, trust me, GameFace HD is the easiest and best way to get it done. And you'll only find it in NBA Live. Now, once you're in game, you'll be able to express yourself any way you choose. As you progress, you'll use global XP earned from across the entire game to up your swag and improve your skill set. Now let's take a look at self-expression on the court. We are laser focused on giving you unparalleled control and best-in-class animation fidelity. First, we spent 2 years building a physics-based player movement system called Live Motion. Now, using an innovative approach to motion capture, we've literally created thousands of new animations. And paired with runtime physics, this results in contextual, free-flowing movement, like what you'd expect to see on the basketball court. Now, this dynamic nature of live motion keeps you in control of your player's movement. You won't feel like you're stuck in a scripted animation. This will truly free your game. Second, completely rebuilt passing and catching systems will allow you to distribute the ball exactly when and where you want with touch passing and dribble handoffs. This gives you never-seen-before options to move the ball around the perimeter. Next, let's take a look at the pick and roll. It's the bread and butter of today's NBA. And in these situations, NBA Live 16 gives you the type of control you've been asking for. Screen and rescreen. Choose whether the screener rolls, pops, or slips. Now you can choose how you defend it by showing, trapping the ball, or even switching. Finally, our players have also told us that they want more control when shooting the basketball. We've created a new shot system that gives you full control to release the ball when you want. So the longer you actually hold the button press, the later you'll release, giving you complete control of your shot in situations all over the court. We've never had this level of gameplay control before. So for those of you at E3, please come by and check it out. You really have to feel it to know just how much these new controls change the game. And later this summer, we're going to be revealing a new game mode. And let's just say we're committed to delivering a reliable and stable place to play basketball on.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
with your friends. It's time to rise together. Now let's take a look at our trailer featuring footage captured entirely from in-game. Thank you.
This one is for the trunk. Wake up the neighborhood when the dump. Rather is ride bass and easy rock me pump. Like my old Reeboks. If you pop, I pump, meaning I rock. Nothing and no one can stop me. Done. What I do, stop and stuff. Why not? I'm young. Probably see more Versace than pocket pun words. Migos, I move words by the kilo heard. I used to move birds with my amigos. Turn it up, man. Turn the volume up, bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up, bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up, bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up, bang it out the truck now. I'm about to turn it up.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Let's run this back.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Mr. DDG94 here with some NBA Live 16 news and previews and stuff like that. So anyways though, we got some new material, we got some new things, it's a lot to talk about, man. And we gonna get into that. We gonna get right into it. So where do I begin? Whew. Let me just start off by saying EA just came out and just started swinging for the fences. Like, it was not, they threw shots at EA. If you didn't get that reference, when they said a stable and connected online way to play with your friends online, yo, that was shots fired at that was shots fired at 2K. Yo, that was EA throwing shots. They're like, come on, bro, 2K servers, really? We stay online, bro. What you talking about? that was Sean O'Brien. I saw what you did there, bro. You ain't slick. I saw what you did there. But yeah, man. It's looking pretty good right now. Where do I start off? I'm gonna start off with the texture and how the players are looking. Obviously, they brighten up the players to bring out more life into their faces and stuff like that. You can obviously tell that some players probably have better rescan faces, like J.R. Smith and obviously Russell Westbrook. In that trailer, we saw some Serge Ibaka, but I didn't really see his face, so I don't know if they really scanned his face or whatnot. But we'll have to see. KD got his face scanned. So it's a lot of people who look totally different in this game than they did in the previous game. LeBron, he looks totally different. Jeff Teague, gets a lot of players in this game this year that look very different. They don't look, as low. They don't look low quality as they did in NBA Live 15, because this right here looks very high quality with the lightning and the texture and all this stuff. So they pretty much brighten and enhance the lightning to give more life to the faces of the characters, which is pretty smart by them, by the way. I will admit that. That's pretty dope. So yeah. As you see right here, pre-game intros. That was another thing I was talking about on my wish list. I said we need pre-game intros. We need LeBron throwing up the chalk, Kevin Garnett headbutting the stanchion, Dwight Howard doing the post up, Kobe Bryant hugging the teammates, handshakes. The handshakes, the pump ups to the crowd, and stuff like that. That's pretty dope. I'm liking that. I think EA was watching my video, my wish list video, and I think they paid attention, because it's a lot of things that I said in there that they got down, but it's a lot of other things that I don't think they did get down, and we're gonna get into them. But I want to start off with the good things first before I go into the negatives, because there's some negatives and there's some positives. I can't just be all positive with EA. I'm not positive. I can't be positive. it's some negative. If I see a negative, I'm gonna point it out. That's just who I am. I'm not playing up to either side. If I see a negative, I'm gonna point it out. But that's good because those negatives can turn to positives. So let's get it started. Let's get it cracking, shall we? Let's see here. Let's start off with the face scan, because the face scan that was out the left field. Even though EA was the ones who created the face scanning into the game. Another thing too, I gotta point out too, because this was really clever. This was a really clever idea by EA. Instead of you scanning your face on the PlayStation Eye, now a lot of people a lot of 2K heads I've heard from, they've been complaining saying, "Oh, that's stupid. Why would you not have the face scan on the PlayStation camera? Like, that's stupid. It'd be better to do it on there, because how are you sure your face scan is going to hold on real quick. How you sure your face scan is gonna connect to the thing? How you sure your face scan gonna look 100 as it did? Who's to say that face scan wasn't implemented into the game by that dude?" That's some good theories for you 2K fans. But here's the thing you're missing. I don't have to pay $40 to go buy a fucking PlayStation camera. EA was smart. They knew this. They was like, why would we make people pay $40 for a PlayStation camera just to scan their face in the game? People have cell phones. Cell phones have cameras. Cell phones have better lighting than the PlayStation camera does. I don't know if it's the PlayStation camera or if it's 2K, but the lightning, all this light in my face, because I got it just to scan my face, that's just dumb to me. So I mean, that was really smart on EA's part. I see what you did there, Sean O'Brien. I'm pointing these things out, EA. Sean O'Brien, EA, Hoop God, I'm pointing all this stuff out to y'all right now, man. I see what y'all doing. Y'all not slick. I'm reading between the lines. You put a face scan. You made the face scan feature. You brought back the face scan feature for the first time in NBA Live. But you put it on the cell phone because the cell phones have cameras. They have just as good quality cameras. It's just as much of a good quality camera on the phone as there is on a PlayStation camera. So what's the purpose of paying $40 for a PlayStation camera just so I can have my face in the game? That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's not stupid, but it's wasteful. You know what I'm saying? Like, a PlayStation camera really isn't a good investment anyway, to be honest with you, unless you are a YouTuber and you do a lot of party chats and stuff like that. You try to record everybody's voice so it don't sound like you talking to yourself or whatever. That's pretty smart. I actually do like the method they went with there. That was pretty smart by EA. I give you hella points for that one. You get 20 points on the board just for that one alone. Matter of fact, I give you the whole first quarter. The whole first quarter goes to EA at this point, because not only are they thinking about the consumer, not only are they thinking about making the game better for the consumer, they're also making ways for making the certain features in the game not require you to go out and pay extra money just to put something else in the game. See, I think 2K did that with the PlayStation camera, because you gotta think about it, they had more exclusives on PlayStation than they did on Xbox. So those exclusives on PlayStation, they probably were getting paid by PlayStation just so they can promote the PlayStation Eye, make people actually pay for them and stuff like that, so Sony can get some money. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it was pretty pointless. It was pretty, because you kind of think that 2K would have probably been more conservative about your pocket, but like I said, 2K's ego and money overshadows everything. They don't care about the consumer anymore. EA actually cared about the consumer because they cared about your wallet, and they cared about They cared about your wallet, and they care about giving you quality content. That's 2 and 2 in hand. That's why I say I get EA the whole first quarter just for that alone. That was smart of them. Like, then there's the I remember my last video I talked about this. It was live is all about you, the ultimate form of self-expression where everything you do matters both on and off the court. And I told you guys I didn't know what that meant. When I told you guys I didn't know what that meant, I was basically saying I don't know what the fuck they talking about here, but okay. I tried to decipher it somehow and I couldn't decipher it, but now I've deciphered it. And ladies and gentlemen, I didn't decipher it. They pretty much gave us the hint. Pretty much EA, pretty much what EA did was they're adding, I guess, a park mode, and they're giving you the ability to dress yourself both on and off the court. So not only are you preparing yourself for the game, but you're preparing yourself for, you know, going online and playing with friends and other people at a park or in an arena. You know, I don't know if this is a park mode or a crew mode. This is probably a live run, but without the Adidas this time. They're probably just going to do EA live run instead of it being Adidas live run, or it's probably Adidas live run with like a more who I don't know what it is. They're not giving that out yet. They're gonna hold that off until later on, I guess, until we probably won't get any more. We probably won't get that until like August, or we probably won't get that till August or about 2 weeks before the game come out, just to make you really hype up the game and make you really want to buy it. But oh yeah, the release date for the game is the same day as 2K, so that would explain why 2K did the pre-order thing where you get the game 4 days early before it comes out, because I guess they knew that EA was gonna drop that game was gonna drop that game on the same day that they were gonna drop their game. So EA is really pushing at 2K right now. They're pushing them to come at them, and this is good. We need competition. 2K needs competition because 2K needs its ego to get shut down, and EA is going to do that. I like what EA is doing right now. I like how they're trying to shut down 2K's ego right now. It's pretty smart on their part. So yeah. Like I said, man, I gotta give a bunch of points to EA, man, because they came out swinging, man. They came out swinging and they connected on a bunch of them. They didn't come out here like Manny Pacquiao. They didn't come out here like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. They came out here like Mike Tyson. They throwing shots. They throwing shots and they connecting with them, because they are really touching on some points here. You know what I'm saying? That they really touched on some points here that's negatives with the 2K, you know. But yeah, so like I said, man, a good texture. The face scan thing, that was pretty smart of y'all. I give y'all hella points for that one, because you thought more about the consumer's wallet than the consumer actually having to go out and buy a fucking, forcing us to go out and buy a PlayStation camera. We can just have a cell phone. We can just use our smartphones instead. I mean, why not use our cell phones? I mean, technology is always advancing, so why not use the cell phone? You know what I'm saying? That was smart. That was I gotta give EA their props, man. You gotta give props. You gotta give people their props when props is due. Other than that, like I said, I don't know nothing about the park mode, so I can't really speak on it. But I will give EA some advice. I play NBA Park mode a lot. I have friends with me that play NBA Park mode a lot. We talk about these problems with park mode all the time, and these are the things. EA, I know you're watching my video, because it's clear that y'all watching my video. But oh yeah, another thing too, did I talk about the signature pre-signature things with them But you know, them throwing it off the glass. Like I respect y'all for listening to me on that part too. I don't know if I talked about that. I probably did. I don't know. But the signatures, the starting signature, the pregame rituals before the game starts, with LeBron throwing off the glass, dunking it to himself, or him throwing the chalk up in the air, or you know, Blake Griffin throwing it off the glass, doing some crazy 360 under the leg type dunk, windmill stuff like that. That was pretty smart. I guess you guys were really listening, and I hope you guys bring back that NBA Live 10 startup where you enter the gym and you're playing with a bunch of players, and you also took it into account. I don't know, you guys might be doing this, and you're like, we got this in the game for you, bro. We listened to your video. I know I'm just one person. I know I'm just one person. I'm one person with one opinion. I know my opinion may not really be the best idea, but it's a good way to bring you guys back into the light. And yeah, man, it's like I said, everything is good, like I said, but here's the things that y'all need to do with park and crew mode to really these are the things that NBA 2K has problems with. I'm gonna start off with the squatting up and just stepping on a got neck circle. So if this is a park mode and you got the got necks and the squat thing, please don't have us standing there for about 10 to 20 minutes that somebody comes up right behind us and takes our spot in less than 30 seconds. Like, we've been standing here, we press X, we stand on the spot. This is the problem in 2K. You press X, you stand on the got next spot. The 2 spots are already taken. You're the last person trying to get on there. Then out of nowhere, somebody comes. This spot that you've been standing on, trying to get this spot for the last 5 minutes, and this person got on here within 30 seconds, and you are upset because you were spamming the X button trying to get on the spot. We cannot have that in the game. Another thing too, if we're gonna do squat ups should be the quickest way to do it, because there's already 5 players. I'm 5 or 3 players that's already, you know, that the game should already know is going to be on that spot. So it should already read the data and already download all your stuff, and you should be ready to go. Or if you've been on that court before, it should already have your data saved to it, and you shouldn't be standing there for like 10-30 minutes just trying to get on that spot so you can get the next game. Another thing too, we cannot have 6'11", 7-footers running up and down the court like point guards. We cannot have that. We cannot have a 300-pound Shaquille O'Neal wannabe running down the court, going behind his back like John Wall, running down the court like John Wall, going behind his back like Kyrie, serving up people, step back for a 3 like Steph Curry, and drain it. I can understand him shooting like Steph Curry. I mean, big guys can shoot, so I'm not going to give him any doubt there with the shooting. But the dribbling part, the dribbling aspect and speed, I don't think big guys should be able to catch up with the smaller guys. I think please have a realistic and logical balanced system with height and weight. That's another big thing. We cannot have 7-footers out here looking like Michael Jordan, looking like 7-foot Michael Jordans out here. We can't have them out here looking like that. 7-footers need to play like 7-footers, and it needs to feel like I'm playing an actual game. You got a big guy, you got the small guys who can take advantage and run up the court and strip the big guys. The big guys shouldn't be really good dribblers at all. I think if a big guy should be able to dribble good, he should only be 6'10". That's the height. That's the biggest height I can give for big guys that can dribble. But other than that, I don't think dribbling for 6'11" and 7 foot and up, they shouldn't be able to dribble like Allen Iverson and Kyrie Irving and all of them. They shouldn't have that speed like a John Wall, or they shouldn't have that speed or the dribbling ability at all. We cannot have unlogical basketball in EA. Unless there's only one way you can get away with that, if you're gonna make it feel like an NBA Street. Now, if you're going with an NBA Street type of feel, like we talking about game breakers, you know what I'm saying? We talking about game breakers, crazy stuff like that. If you talking about if you bring an NBA Street and an NBA Live, I'm gonna step back and be cool with that one. But other than that, man, if it's like park mode, or if it's like park mode in 2K, nah, it's gotta be logical, bruh. It's gotta be very logical. We cannot have 7 foot big guys out here looking like Allen Iverson and John Wall and Derrick Rose out here. We cannot have that. They gotta look like big guys. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though, man. That's pretty much all you guys really gotta have. You cannot have the big guys looking. Guys cannot be overpowered, man. And another thing too, please do not have any hacks in the system where people can rank, where people can use bigger height, where people can be like a 7'2" point guard. Please do not have them hacks in the game or glitches in the game. Please tell me your game is A1 and 100% ready to go day one. Because I'm really anticipating this game, man. I'm anticipating this more than I'm anticipating NBA 2K16 at this moment, because I know what NBA 2K16 is going to offer me versus what y'all going to offer me. Y'all trying to make improvements and actually trying to make strides to make y'all game better. 2K, on the other hand, they don't care about... 2K doesn't care about, you know, this stuff like you guys do. You guys care about your community. You guys care about us investing what we have to invest our money into to use certain features in the game. You guys have this stuff, and I mean, I didn't really get on the negatives, but the negatives I will say is there were some stiff animations in that presentation, the E3 presentation. I saw some very stiff animations. I'm still kind of very upset that those stiff animations are still there, but like I said, who knows? Those stiff animations may not be there. You guys might really be focusing on animations and making them a lot more better. I can't really complain on that until the game comes out. So, like I said, take what I told you about park and crew, whatever y'all gonna do. Take that into account. Make sure those problems aren't going to be in the game. Make sure it's logical and realistic. Or if you're going to do an NBA Street type thing, then go balls to the wall with it. But other than that, you get an A+. EA gets an A+ for this one. And we'll just have to see what 2K has to do. And we'll just have to see what else EA has up their sleeve. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell me what you think, comments below, and I'll get